Hey everybody, happy Tip Tuesday. So what are we talking about today? Today, I heard this term the other day and I had to look it up just to make sure I was hearing it right. But the golden handcuffs, you folks familiar with what the golden handcuffs are? What the golden handcuffs are, it's essentially a different version of the lock-in effect. So let's say you get a job across country. Let's say you live here in Richmond and you get a job, I don't know, let's say DC, for example. So you get a job in the district, you got a 400K house down here. Let's say you've got a 3% interest rate on your mortgage. Then let's say you could, which is not likely, let's say you did get a $400,000 home in the district today. Let's say you locked in 7%. The rates are slightly under 7, but they're kind of upper sixes is what they've been lately, but I digress. So what is that going to do to you? That means you're actually going to pay an extra $1,000 a month. Ouch. So that's why some folks aren't so willing to move right now. But what is that doing? According to, I was reading a Realtor.com article, that means a lot of the average Americans who are willing and able to get promotions and change their jobs aren't doing so. So that means you have to actually get enough income to offset that change. So hopefully you'd be getting, that's, $1,000 a month, that's a 12K raise. So let's say you only get a raise that's $5,000, you're actually netting a loss if you make that move. So yeah, I understand that's a tough row to hoe in many ways. So yeah, but there are ways to counteract that. So you could not move at all and keep that rate. But at the same time, there's ways to, what about buy downs? Buy downs always happen when rates are large. What about if we put a bigger down payment? What if we got some loan assistance? Maybe an FHA loan would be great. Or there's different programs out there. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about the Henrico affordable housing programs going on because they need that. They actually just had a little bit of a downgrade in their wages. So every little bit can help. So there are ways to make that happen, but yeah, it's tough out there right now. So depending on what you've got, relocating is not always the best deal, but just like with a contract for your home, you want to weigh the different potential benefits and options. Although hopefully if you're relocating, that means you're actually getting a better job with enough pay to offset whatever that change is. So, but if not, yeah. Anywho, but let's talk. Is something like that worth it to you? Are you coming into Richmond? Are you leaving Richmond? Are you trying to decide where to go, what to do, upsize, downsize? There's so many things out there. So, but just talk. Let's chat. Let's figure out the best way to make it happen for you. And if it just so happens that it doesn't make financial sense, then I won't advise you to do it. So, but we can figure that out. Thanks. Bye.